Wow, Hero is thirsty.
Yeah, he is.
He's thirsty.
He's a thirsty dog.
All right, I think we should be just about live now. So, hi everyone, and welcome. This is Awesome Hardware live show. Kyle and I stream it every Tuesday evening at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Usually goes for a couple hours, and we split this show up into two halves. First half was on Kyle's channel, which is Bitwit, and the link to that should be in the description. That was the first half, and we had a few technical difficulties. We also drank a few beers. So, first warning: if this stream cuts off abruptly at any time, it means the power went out again, which we've been having some problems with today. New problem. Haven't experienced that here at my home at all. So
It's kind of fun.
Hopefully it's passed. We've been okay for a little while now. Beyond that, though, we're going to talk some technology, and my dog's right over there. He's just saying hello.
He's so cute.
That's Hero. Anyway, though, again, links to everything's in the description if you want to follow along. And where the hell's my mouse? Mouse is gone. All right. Really quick plug for our stores if you guys want to help us out and buy some stuff and get some quality merchandise. Kyle's store is bitwit.tech/store. He has shirts as well as some glasses, some new shirts that are in stock there.
I do.
My store is paulshardware.net, and I also have shirts, and I have mugs, and some pint glasses, and I got some women's cut shirts as well. And some decals, if you want a decal.
Decal.
You can get yourself one of those.
Decals are cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think that's all I need to say at the beginning of the show, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Probably.
Cool. All right, so let's just get right back into the tech news.
Yep.
Because we don't know how much time we have.
No.
We could have minimal time.
All of our time is limited.
Yeah. Hero is investigating the mail time boxes back there, which we'll be getting to momentarily here. But all right, so news.
Geekbench.
Wow. Where my mouse keeps disappearing.
32-core Skylake-EP CPU.
Yeah, so we talked a little bit on Kyle's half of the show about some rumors surrounding the potential for AMD to launch an X399 system with some Zen-based CPUs, maybe Naples derivatives with quad-channel memory and that kind of thing. Very, very interesting stuff. Exciting if true, but of course we don't know if it's true. But hey, Intel's not without their cache of things that they are working on to hopefully maybe produce and launch for people to buy at some time. So there's some Geekbench scores that recently went up, and they have revealed this monstrous processor from Intel, a 32-core Skylake-EP CPU. So here's the scores themselves if you want to read through them all yourselves. The scores, if you're interested, single core score was around 4,000 points. Multi-core scores were around 52,000 points. And this CPU, whatever it may be, it's only listed here as Intel Xeon 2300 MHz with 32 cores. These tests were run by Google, by the way. And it's supposed to be a 2.1 gigahertz base clock processor with a 2.3 gigahertz boost clock, which doesn't seem like all that fast, but you got to remember how many cores they're working with.
Yeah.
Also, it's supposed to have 6-channel memory. Hex channel, as you can kind of see in this picture that they have right here on the overclock3d.net article.
It's been a while since you've seen that.
Yeah, so it's this
E67?
it's this crazy you mean the socket? The socket is LGA3647.
I mean, when's the last time we saw six DIMMs? Or
We only saw triple channel.
you're right.
X58
So this is actually hex
was
channel.
triple channel. This is actually 6 channels.
that's
So
pretty cool.
You know, if it's got 6 DIMMs, each of them has an individual channel to communicate
Right.
with the processor with. And it's this big old socket right there, LGA3647.
It's very tall.
Yeah, we've shown
Very
one or
tall
two.
socket.
We've shown one or two pictures of these on the show before. It's also like a split socket. You can't see because they're holding.
I see it.
This is a measly LGA 2011-V3 chip that they're holding over it, which is also a massive processor all by itself. But
Lord.
yeah, it's kind of a split socket down the middle.
It's gonna be like that.
Looks pretty cool. Yeah,
It's huge.
substantial though. So yeah, all this is to say that we can presume these chips must exist based on these Geekbench scores that have been coming out.
It's Google. It's got to be reliable.
Yeah, Google. I mean,
Freaking
come
Google,
on.
bro.
It's the Google Compute Engine.
Obviously.
The platform is called Pearly, in case you want to know the nickname. The Skylake-EP Pearly platform. It was rumored previously to max out at 28 cores and 56 thread for processors, but clearly here there's a 32 core variant. Also rumored about this platform, I keep saying rumor because I want to reinforce these rumors, that it might support AVX 512 instructions, as well as a new 100G OmniPath interconnect. I don't know if that's 100 gigabits. I don't know what 100G OmniPath interconnect, which will enable servers with up to 8 CPU sockets.
Whoa,
should be crazy. I mean, the socket itself is already so huge. You need some crazy new motherboard standard. The motherboard would be like the size of your house.
Only a Cosmos 2 could fit it all.
Yeah, the Cosmos 2 would definitely come back into style if that were the case. So yeah, hex channel memory, all that good stuff. Sweet.
Damn, I want one.
Yeah, kind of exciting. I mean, obviously, you know, this is Skylake-EP, so I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
Well, you know,
we're only like weeks away before we start seeing games utilize all 32 cores.
Oh yeah, 32 cores, CPU. 64 threads. Pretty standard.
Yep.
Okay.
Exciting.
Next story you guys may have already heard about. This one through videocards.com. Like the boyfriend who beats you, but you keep coming back to. Yeah. Anyway, this is some RX Vega stuff, and this was posted quite a few days ago, 4 days ago. So it's already like they talked about this on the WAN show this week and that kind of thing. But there was an event in China, an AMD Tech Summit, which is where everyone meets on top of a mountain. And, excuse me, this is the limited edition RX Vega GPU here. So there's some pictures of this. These are pictures that were taken of like a video playing back. So they're just stills of that. So bear that in mind. But what you can see is a pretty cool either white or perhaps polished silver back plate. That actually looks pretty sweet. The Radeon Vega logo on it. This is supposed to be limited edition, although we don't really know what that means. There's some packaging that's shown that has lighting of its own with lighting effects, so maybe it's like some kind of sample kit.
Where? I don't see the lighting.
This, like, it's lit. It's backlit right here or something. I don't know. That's what the article said. They said there was lighting.
What is that? What is that a picture of?
There's an R. This is like a box that opened like some kind of transformer. You can see these flaps on the side, obviously folded out to the side.
Okay.
This one folded up in the middle. There's
That's
an
part
R.
of the card? Is it the R
I
part
don't.
of the
I don't
card?
see where the card is. Is the card under this little shroud thing right here?
I don't see a card either.
That could be it. Who knows? Who knows? It's videocards.com. This could all be like just doctored, made up stuff.
Probably.
It's probably all bullshit.
Yep.
But look at that glowing Radeon logo. How can they fake something like that? Anyway, it does show that there's a BIOS switch on the card. There's like a dip switch right here. It seems like it might have something to do with LEDs. There's a label here called GPU TAC, which I don't know what that means. Like, is it going to be like some... If it's like an LED thing that lights up like a chart, you know, and it's like, there's 10 LEDs here, and it will light up to show you the load, that's stupid, all right? I'm just going to say right now that's kind of stupid. If it's like... If it shows you an LED readout of the GPU's frequency, that I might be interested in. The arbitrary ones I find less use for, though. Anyway, though, again, this is all kind of early info, leaked, rumored type stuff. We're supposed to see Vega within the second quarter, within the first half of this year. So by the end of June, we're supposed to see Vega.
Computex, I'm sure.
Maybe Computex time frame, but
generally,
hopefully soon, because some of the rumors we've talked about here on the show apparently indicate that it's going to be a pretty good product.
Compelling, yeah.
Hopefully beyond what the 1080 is capable of.
Mm-hmm.
Show some competition to NVIDIA at the higher end there.
Yep.
And cool. All right, next up, this is a memory review, and I would normally not bring up memory review in
How dare you?
News segment.
How?
But this is the Corsair Vengeance RGB 32 gig, and RGB memory being all the rage.
Oh yeah.
You know, just It's just what everyone's into.
I shot my video on it this morning.
People make fun of it, and then, but people apparently keep buying it because I keep seeing the RGB memory sticks everywhere. Now, fortunately, we're covering this article here, which is a review of these RGB memory sticks, which means that no one will need any further information on these products.
They should watch my video
at all. Oh, you have some of these.
I shot this morning.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't that special?
It is.
They didn't send me any.
Wow.
I guess I see where. Now this is weird. Are there different tops you can put on it? Why is
they removed the top part?
Oh, they took
the top part is reversible, so that if you can have the Corsair logo go either way.
I see. Well,
pretty handy.
That's kind of nice.
Pretty nifty.
You use Corsair Link to control it. The software here, they have a few things here. It looks like they have a few options here. I'm sure all of this will be covered in depth in Kyle's video.
It shall.
Let's just skip to the conclusion of this article on Hexus.net, shall we?
Good or bad, did they say?
The good is it's easy to configure. It looks a treat, which is a very English.
So English.
Solid speed and latencies. For some reason, I read latencies. I almost said testicles. I don't know why. Solid speed and testicles.
Where is your mind right now?
Bright and consistent hues, so that's
true.
Good.
I agree with all of
these.
Feature.
And near limitless colors.
I agree with all of those.
Perhaps something in the 17 million range.
What's the bad?
The bad is that it's 30% more expensive than memory sticks of the same capacity and speed and everything.
I didn't mention that. But.
Also, they said no brightness option.
Yes.
So you can't make them dimmer. Which seems kind of weird.
Yeah.
But so they're
pretty nice brightness. They missed one bad though.
What was that?
I will not say.
You're not going to reveal it here.
Okay, fine. I'll say it. The software is a little buggy right now.
Oh, okay. The Corsair Link software.
Yeah.
All right. These sticks are going to be available in 16 gig 2x8, 32 gig 2x16, or 4x8, 64 gig 4x16 or 8x8, or 128 gig capacities with 8 16 gig sticks. Speeds are starting at 2666 and are expected to top out around 4,000 megahertz. At launch, 16 gig and 32 gig packs of DDR4 3000 are available. So all those other speeds and capacities, you might have to wait a little bit before you can get your hands on them. There's also, of course, potential for interference and stuff with the frequencies when it comes to controlling the RGB LEDs, the signals that they have to put through the pins on the memory, along with all the actual data for your computer that's going through there. But Corsair says it's not a big deal.
Performance is still top-notch.
Yeah, they still have a very fast memory, and they have previously demonstrated a 16 gig kit of this stuff running at 4,266 megahertz.
Which is CES, I think.
Which is pretty fast.
Demoing that.
Yeah, CES demo, so.
It is very pretty. It's very pretty to look at in person, I will say.
Hopefully I'll have that chance at some point.
Indeed.
All right. Time for...
Mail time.
Mail time.
This is where you guys send the stuff and we open it.
Yes,
and we're like,
I'm excited.
Look at all the cool stuff you got. It's like Christmas morning. It really is. There's something thrilling about, like when I get because we get boxes on our doorstep all the time.
Yeah.
Generally, 90% of the time, I'll look at it and I'll see who it's from, the sender. I'm like, I'll know exactly what it is.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't care about that.
But when it's like something that I'm like, what the hell is this? I get like this kind of rush, like the adrenaline fires up. I start crying. So that's what we're going to do right now.
Stop talking. Let's start opening stuff people have sent to us. By the way, if you want to send us stuff, don't worry about Kyle's P.O. Box because he has it listed on like every single video. My P.O. Box...
It's in the defaults.
I know. I should add mine to that. My P.O. Box, which I don't have listed very much at all, is P.O. Box 4325, Diamond Bar, California, 91765. There you go.
Or you can just look at my video description for mine.
Maybe I'll start adding mine to the video description as well.
Do it.
Let's open yours first. Kyle's got a little pile right there. Kyle's just got a few. And we're going to try to do this relatively quickly.
Yes.
Because Sushi's waiting.
Yes, Sushi's waiting.
Sushi.
This is from Sydney. Sydney Wildrick Cole in Almond, New York.
Cool.
Almond, that's a fun city name. I live in Almond. Like the city, not the nut. It's a letter.
We also didn't pre-open these, so hopefully none of them contain anything hazardous.
Like a bomb. Dear Bidwit, hi. First, thanks for convincing me to ditch my old console peasant ways to join the PC enthusiast world. You're welcome. Hashtag the pull configuration and the dot method are way better. Nice. Together, you and my annoying friend Ben have switched my opinion on gaming and convinced me to build a PC of my own, thanks to your $400 PC build video featuring the GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. I'm sorry I could not buy Bitwit Ultra or an Awesome Sauce shirt because I am only 15 years old and do not own a credit card, so I hoped sending you a letter with would convey my true support for you and what you were doing. I'm also sorry I'm typing this, but I needed to because I doubt you'd be able to read my handwriting. I barely managed the address on this envelope. Thanks so much for everything you've done, and I'm sorry I can't repay you. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, bro. Sydney Wildrick Cole. P.S. Cool fact, I typed this on the computer you convinced me to build, and I haven't regretted it since while watching your Ryzen first fan mail video and a few other videos of yours. That's awesome. P.P.S. Could you do a video on the differences between static pressure and high airflow case fans and what situation to use each one in? Something I would very much consider. Thank you very much, Sydney. This was a lovely letter. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good on you, Sydney.
Go ahead, Paul.
Next is Steve Papadoganakis.
That's a cool last name.
From New Jersey.
Jersey.
And this one is specifically sent to Kyle with no mention of me. Not that I don't care about that at all. It was sent to his P.O. box.
I've gotten
that
some
makes
stuff
perfect sense.
for you, too.
Hello, Bitwit. My name's Steve. I enjoy your videos very much. I think you're doing great, teaching a lot of people about computers and new tech. I wish the best on the channel. Because of you, I built my first closed-loop water-cooled PC, which turned out awesome. He put some pictures of it here.
Nice.
64 gigs of Corsair white and blue LED RAM. Nice. Looks really cool. Fantex Eclipse V400S case, an MSI X99A motherboard, and an i7-5820 overclocked to 3.8 gigahertz, 5820K, of course. Corsair H100 IV2, white and blue LED RAM, GTX 980, and an NZXT fan controller. 1000-watt power supply. Along with this letter, he included 25 business-sized cards. He does Photoshop side business, and he also wanted to show his appreciation by giving you these cards. So they're thank you, and there's I don't want to show this too specifically because there's Mickey Mouse on there, and obviously it might be a little bit of a copyright infringement. But it says, "Thank you for parking like an asshole. You suck at parking. Seriously, learn to park, dick. Next time, hire a monkey because they'll do a better job." And you have a bunch of these, Kyle, so you can put them on people's cars when they park like assholes.
This is actually amazing, and I will really use this.
You should,
especially anytime I come to like your neck of the woods, because people drive like assholes.
He's also, you can share this. He has an eBay auction if people want to buy those cards.
Awesome.
Which, again, Mickey, why are the dogs wheezing? Sorry about the dogs. The dogs are freaking out. I don't know why. Anyway,
pizza? Did we get a pizza? I'd be disappointed in this.
I don't think so.
Case.
I don't think so.
Should you check really quick or no?
No, that'll probably
subsided.
I think it was just they thought that there's something there, but there's not actually something.
All right, let's go ahead and. Such a nice.
I wish they just came when I whistled like that. Hero.
Maybe just come and deliver you.
Freaking out.
Deliver you some shit. All right, this is from.
Give me the. I'm gonna open the other one while you open.
You open this one.
Okay.
I'll open this one.
It's like Christmas morning.
I am
gonna the same exact.
I'm gonna double check that.
Oh wait, no, this is. Oh wait, this is the one that we got last time.
It is.
Yeah.
It's sent twice.
Yeah. This is from Reicher. I think I still had it in my car, so I forgot to take it out. But you have an unsealed or a sealed box that has been unopened. What was over there? Anything? Nothing at all?
Absolutely nothing.
Lovely.
Dogs do.
Okay.
Alright,
so this has already been done, so it's just that one left for me. Go ahead and use your awesome
from James. James Brink
Brown.
from Maryland.
Oh. I was going to say.
James Brown?
I feel very special. If it was from James Brown. James Brown. Do you like this little wrist rest?
Yeah.
Yeah? I've never owned one.
You don't have any
comfy.
wrist rests?
No, I don't.
Well, it helps to keep your wrists level.
That's kind of nice.
It's very nice.
I like it. I like a little beanbag action. I like your little sack. I love your sack.
He sent you a Ryzen 7 processor.
This is BS. This is not real. This is just a cardboard box. Am I supposed to open this?
I think so.
Is this just trolling me?
There's nothing else in here.
I think he's just trolling. I don't think there's anything else in this box. I doubt that there's anything in here. It feels super empty. Just like me.
Yeah, the dogs are totally trolling me.
Yeah, they like to do that. They tend to do that occasionally. Open the door. I have forgotten how to open boxes.
It's pretty taped up. That is seriously taped up.
It is very ambitiously.
All right, while Kyle attempts to open that, I'm going to read this letter that was sent by Ricardo Hernandez, who's from California and who has met me before. So this is my P.O. box, by the way. He included this picture of he and I both together. I believe this was at PAX.
What year was that? 2
right?
or 3 years ago?
I think that's at PAX. Yeah, that was back when I was still doing Newegg, I believe. Yeah. Hey, Paul, I've just recently found your channel a few weeks ago, but I've watched it all since. Thanks for putting out awesome content. We met once at BlizzCon 2013. I was at BlizzCon. I was fanboying about how you helped me build my first gaming PC back in 2012 when you were with Newegg. Anyways, thanks again for the great impartial content and super detailed videos. I'm actually planning on starting a tech channel on YouTube very soon. Who knows? Maybe we'll work together one day. Hope you and the hardware fam are doing good. Keep up the awesome work and say hi to Kyle for me. Maybe you open this on Awesome Hardware. Yes, Ricardo, we will. There you go. Thank you for the picture.
Knew?
I will add this to my collection of the fan photos. What a wonderful and nice letter to send.
This is a flip book.
Oh, it's a flip book.
It's a homemade.
This is a very interesting package.
Flip book. Instructions: send free pizza. No nude pics. You're welcome. James B1221222 from 1/T. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
But these are the instructions. Send free pizza.
Is that level 1 tech?
This is it's an actual...
Oh, it's a processor.
Processor. It says Ryzen 1800 Shreks. It's an 1800 Shreks. That's what it says.
1800 Shreks.
It's fun. I don't know what actual processor that is.
It's...
Been delidded? No.
It looks like a delidded, like, 470... Oh, gosh, I can't remember that ping
Before
count.
my time, for sure. But there's also this kind of fun little flip book that came included that looks like... What's going on here? Looks like some guy doing a flip, and then he lands. But then how does it start? It starts
I don't know. There's all those people.
It starts with the people, and they're like, "Oh, hey."
He's like, "Hey, watch out! I'm gonna jump," and they're like, "Oh no!"
Yeah. Wait, he's running back,
and
then he falls. But then where did his friends go?
I don't know.
They all just ditched him. They're like, "Screw you, dude! You're crazy."
That's a very well done flip book.
It is. It's very.
The animation is
I'd say it's at least 75 frames per second.
Nice.
G-Sync.
All right.
Enabled. Cool. Thank you guys.
I'm saving the best for last because the best.
Do it, Paul.
I can't assume it's the best. You never know. One of these might just be completely full of cash.
Do it now. Ooh, that's the best. One day, Paul, one of us will open up a box full of cash. I'll be happy. I don't even care if it's you. I'll just be like, yeah.
I would share at least a few of the cash.
I would hope so.
With you. All right. This is from Brian Pratt, from I believe North Carolina.
NorCal.
Over that.
All right. NorCare.
We have
Carol. NorCarol.
Oh, this is from Brian. This is from Merrick's.
Oh my goodness! More shirts, of course. Brian. God damn it, Brian.
Because no line. The thought comes to mind. I'm like, oh, we should hit up Brian and get some of his designs and sell them. Hello again. This is Brian Merricksot.
Merricksot.
I have no idea. Hope this letter finds you well. I apologize if it was a little creepy me sending pizza to you and Kyle and Awesome Hardware several weeks ago. It wasn't. We liked it.
It was delicious.
Just felt it had been a while since I'd sent you guys anything. Figured it's high time to do so. I had some art project ideas stirring around in my head, and he's included several T-shirts. 2 of them are actually for Mrs. Paul's Hardware.
Okay, so
I don't know. All right, so we can check those out.
This is cool. It's you, Sherlock.
I like his art. Oh,
Sherlock Paul.
Oh, awesome.
It's Shirtlock. Shirtlock Paul.
I get it. I see what you did there.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
That's pretty sweet.
And then we've got this one.
Okay. That looks like J.
Is this J?
I think that's Jay.
Oh, this is Jay and
Nick.
Jay and Nick.
Yeah.
I thought it was me because I'm also brown, but that's Jay's 2 cents.
It's me as Data as Sherlock Holmes, inspired by the picture on the wall. There's a medium-sized shirt because Kyle wore his awesome hardware shirt on CES video and it looked a little too large on him. A medium should fit you better.
Yes.
The final one is... Oh, so we're supposed to give that one to Jay.
Right, okay.
The one
Got
that's
it.
him and Nick.
And then this is one
for you.
And Jay doesn't have a P.O. box because he doesn't love his fans.
Nope.
Oh, nice. There's me with the mug.
And you're wearing my shirt.
And I'm
You're wearing my Steve
Yeah.
shirt. That's cool.
That's lovely. I think that's the same. So that's the same one that's on the cornhole boards.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right.
Beautiful.
Wanted to say
These are
thanks
really
for letting
nice.
me pester you. I really enjoy the work you do. Videos are top notch in terms of content and production quality. Look forward to watching Awesome Hardware each week and to hear your and Kyle's opinions as well as friendly but beer buzzed banter. Thank you so much, Brian.
Brian's
we
awesome.
sincerely appreciate these things you've been sending to us.
Brian, let us
And-
know if you're ever at an event that we will be attending. I'd love to meet you in person.
Yeah. And,
Fun.
and we really should
a drink.
get some of his designs lined up.
Yeah.
All right.
Seriously.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
All right. We have 3 more.
Tres más.
Let's do a double.
Tres más, Dios mío.
You start on this one.
Ay, ay, ay.
Stop yelling.
Sorry.
I'll start on this
Dogs got away with it.
one. Dogs are harder to control.
Oh,
See?
speak of the devil.
Why you don't raise your voice. All right, who's this from?
This is from
Kurt.
Kurt in
Sullivan.
Granite Falls,
It was a PO box.
Washington.
It was a PO box. So I didn't mark it out.
It's addressed to Awesome
Yes.
Hardware. It says turn off.
Let me have the knife.
Inside the box. Get no box. I see.
It does seem to say turn off a lot.
I see candies. Ooh, C's candies.
Oh.
These are really good C's candy suckers.
Why are they labeled with?
T22, Chromebook number. T21 and T22. What the hell? What does that mean?
Some mysterious. What? What? Are they Girl Scout cookies?
How did you know?
Because there was someone who was going to send us Girl Scout cookies.
They told you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're keeping all of these. Tagalongs.
Tagalogs.
To go. That's the Filipino version. A game over Samoas. I thought they had to rename them because it was racist or
Oh my
something.
god.
Some moms complained. Samoas are my favorite. These are my #1 favorite. Girl Scout cookies, guys. Have you ever sent stuff? Samoas.
It's amazing.
I don't care about Thin Mints. Actually, I can do some Thin Mints. I can get down.
You can probably take
I can
the
get down with
Samoas.
some Thin Mints.
Definitely.
Okay. And Dosey Dos.
Oh, the Dosai dough.
Crunchy oatmeal sandwich cookie with creamy peanut butter filling. I've never had Dosey Dos. Are Dosey Dos good?
It's Dosai dough.
Dosey, is it really?
It depends.
It's not Dosey
Why do they
dough.
all say turn off on them?
It's Dosey dough.
If anyone's watching and you're in Texas, tell Kyle that it's Dosai dough.
Really?
All right.
Dosey dough?
It's,
I've heard Dosey dough. That's weird.
I've heard that as well.
Wait, there's more stuff here. More C's stuff. Oh my goodness.
Jeez, C's candy.
Peanut brittle? Oh, you asshole.
Trying to lose weight.
Yeah, we gotta go to
And
Vegas
there's
in like a few days.
Chromebook numbers on all of them. What does that mean?
I don't know. It's so
What is-
cryptic.
I don't understand.
It's so cryptic. I feel like there's some, like, the guy's gonna come in with a sniper rifle and try to kill us, and we'll have to, like, solve a puzzle to keep our lives. And Chromebook number 19 and
Apparently
20.
there's someone in Texas who says that you're right, Kyle. So I take it back.
Hey! I don't know where I heard that from, but...
No, sometimes you hear when they're calling the square dance, and you hear them say Dosai dough.
Your host right here. I like put the box on me. He
Why?
like kind of like
Yeah.
he kind of like spasmed
He
a
does
little
a
bit.
little shimmy.
That was funny.
All right.
All right,
Awesome.
dude. So much good stuff.
So much candy and things.
I should read this really quick.
Yeah.
This is the letter that came with it.
All right.
Hello from the northern techie in Washington. Let's start with what's in the box. In the box are 4 different boxes of Girl Scout cookies. I know most of the time you get food and sweets in the mail. That one of you are already pulling out the goods of the box. So Kyle, if you're pulling things out of the box and calling dibs, stop there. Heather gets to have the tagalongs. Oh, interesting. And she can decide to share or not. Wow.
Okay.
These are very specific instructions. Paul, My Girl Scout was all out of the s'mores cookies, so you get first dibs on any other cookie box in there. There are 2 bars of dark chocolate almond bars and 2 boxes of peanut brittle, which came from the high school drama club I help advise. Now let's move on to who sent you the yummies. My name is Kurt, aka Wise Bear, a techie lover who has to thank both of you for all the awesome videos. While I'm sure you hear this a lot, I want to thank both of you for giving me the courage to share my passion of tech on my own YouTube channel, where I focus on just computer case reviews at the time, as I find it to not be too expensive to drop money on versus other computer hardware. What better way to say you're awesome to someone other than giving them something that will make their mouths moan with the joy of sweets? What's with the stickers? They are leftover stickers we have lying around at work, and my coworker Kurlock and I were entertained putting them on everything. Okay, so got it.
That's where the stickers come from.
This letter keeps going? Yep. I thought after the line on the page you probably wouldn't read on air. You both are pretty awesome sharing your knowledge and passion of tech
So
that I do.
He's assuming that you're not going to read this part on air.
So should I not?
I don't know.
I don't know what it feels like. Just keep him. He's trying to do his own channel. His channel name is If That's the Case.
If that's the case,
just how it sounds.
Well,
if that's the case,
well,
that's
if
his
that's
channel
the
name.
case, then I guess we should say the channel name.
Indeed. Just keep in mind, I'm no Jay when it comes to working the camera. I'm no Paul with the calm wisdom he shows on screen. I'm no Kyle with the hilarious jokes or the on-the-spot puns. In no way am I looking for you guys to shout out my channel, which we already have. Sorry to disappoint you, and would prefer if you didn't, honestly. Oh, even double disappointed. What I would love, though, is some honest, constructive feedback from both of you. However, I can understand that you may be busy. Please enjoy the cookies. If I have a chance to check out your channel, I definitely will. But other than that, thank you very much for all the stuff and the beautiful letter.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it.
Wonderful.
Yep.
You can eat all of these things.
Excellent. Oh, my God.
All right, I have 2 more things to unbox here, and then hopefully we'll finally move on with the show.
Go.
This is from Kyle Gatza.
That's me. No,
this comes all the way from Nova Scotia.
What?
In Canada.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be good.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Are those ketchup chips?
I'm gonna read the letter first. We should read the letter first. All right. Don't read this. What? Don't read this part. He didn't want to read that.
Like his handle.
To Paul, Kyle, what's up, nerds?
Dude.
Paul, congrats on 500K. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kyle, congrats on 600K.
Yeah.
Thank you. I enjoy viewing all of your content. Look forward to awesome hardware every week. Really hope that none of these bags popped during shipping. There is a bag of ketchup chips for each of you. And 2 other bags for you to try. I also sent you some real Smarties because American ones are not the same. And a big thanks to the mods for keeping the chat from going crazy. From Kyle, a.k.a. Spaz Attack. Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Dude, you are my favorite.
Wow.
You are my serious favorite.
Ridged.
I've never had these kind of ketchup chips.
Right. These, all right, so the...
Oh, my God. So, all right, so funny story.
These are maple bacon flavor.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and what is that?
These are... What is this?
Ribs.
Smokin' Stampede Fume? What?
Those are ribs. On a bag of chips, there's a picture of
like
ribs.
Rib flavored chips.
Dude, okay. So, for those of you who aren't in the U.S.
Actual Smarties.
And Smarties, we have tons of Lay's chips. Lay's is like the biggest brand of chip in the U.S., but for some reason, they don't have ketchup flavored Lay's chips. You can only get the ketchup Lay's flavored chips in like Canada.
Yeah, only in Canada.
Canada has ketchup Lay's chips, but we have like every other. We have like Korean.
They're like, oh, Americans don't like ketchup. What? Like what? Are you joking?
Yet we have like Korean barbecue flavor freaking Lay's. But this is a different brand that I'm not familiar with, but it's still ketchup chips. And there's not a single brand that offers ketchup chips in the US for some odd reason. So this is amazing. I every time I go to Canada, that's like the one thing I look forward to is I don't even care about the poutine. Like, screw poutine. Who gives a shit about the poutine? I just go for the ketchup chips immediately. So this is a huge deal to me. So thank you.
Awesome.
And
thank you for getting one for each of us, because
yeah, it's very, very thoughtful.
That would have caused some conflict, I feel like.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
that'd been a whole different sort of face-off.
Okay. I have one more package here, and this package has already been partially opened because I already partially shared some of what was in here with my wife last night. And she's on a trip now. So this comes all the way from England,
Ooh.
Devon, England. And this is from our good friend Silver Shaman.
Oh!
A.K.A.
Big A.
Adrian.
Yeah.
So, basically, we got more rollies fudge.
Nice.
Like
I like
my
that
god. So,
packaging.
what flavor did you and Heather request?
Was it the maple? Is there a maple one in there?
Because we have 3 flavors here. We have chocolate.
Okay. It wasn't
your
chocolate.
Standard fudge.
That's what I got
Just
last time.
Crumbly rollies fudge from clotted cream,
that
which
was
is the
you, I
most
think.
popular one. We already have a clotted cream over there.
Okay, then maybe that was the one I got.
So maybe you guys did clotted cream as well.
Perhaps.
And then we have honeycomb fudge.
Honeycomb. Solid. Honeycomb.
My god.
I think everyone's just trying to fatten us up.
Apparently that's
Like-
the case.
like we
'cause,
really need that.
If we ate all this stuff that arrived, we would gain a few pounds at least, I think.
Feed an entire Africa country.
All right, we should. What do you want to start one of these?
Oh my god, are we really starting this right now?
All right, let's just hold on.
Oh,
'Cause
I don't know.
I feel like we should have at least one
don't know.
bite.
Of everything?
No, of everything, sure, but no, of the fudge. The fudge.
Okay, the fudge.
But I'll do
Only the fudge and one Samoa. I'm gonna eat one. Just one. Just give me one freaking Samoa. Oh.
It's just
My god.
you should reach down and start masturbating.
I already have. Okay. It came out quickly.
A little bit of fudge
Oh.
here.
Oh my god. Yeah, give me the fudge too.
This is a vanilla clotted
Give me
cream.
the fudge.
And
Oh my god.
I'm gonna break one piece in half because
Samoas.
it's so good. All right. Here, you have that piece.
You guys feel me on the Samoas. I know you do.
Sweet baby Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus.
Okay. Is this the honeycomb you said?
That's vanilla clotted cream.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right. As I'm gonna attempt to move on to the next segment as we eat this stuff.
Are you serious? This is the
Alright.
best thing I've ever eaten in my life.
Next segment is sword fight. This is where Kyle and I argue about a contentious topics.
Oh,
These heroes trying to
the light. Just light
knock
fixtures.
the light over.
Man.
All right. So let's get right into this. This one I'm actually going to preface here with a news story here. What is he doing?
He's messing with the bed.
Oh.
He's like making the bed.
Hero, stop doing that.
I ain't
Okay.
gonna try to stop him. He can kill me.
So Windows 10 usage has fallen again on Steam. It's for the second month in a row. Windows 7 has actually been gaining a lot of ground. So, or I mean, at least that's where most of the change appears to be happening.
Ryzen users.
So let's.
Creative Windows 10 scheduler, maybe.
Well, you know, I mean, there's different ways you could interpret it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's having that significant of an impact, but we're going to argue a more fundamental question here, which is Windows 7 or Windows 10. Those appear to be the most popular options.
Okay.
So everyone vote on those, and we're going to argue this, and we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it very soon.
Mm-hmm.
See what you guys think. What do you
I'm gonna
think?
say
What do you
Windows
think?
10.
Kyle's going for Windows 10.
Like, okay, yeah, I agree. There are certain benefits of Windows 7. You have to deal with like Microsoft spying on you. You have to deal with Cortana, whatever. Microsoft breathing ads down your throat within your operating system. It is a pain in the ass. I agree. But sooner or later, you have to kind of get with the times and realize that if you just stick with the older version of Windows for too long, you're going to lose support for pretty much everything. A lot sooner than you will Windows 10, obviously. So it's kind of a necessary evil if you want an optimal experience. There are a few drawbacks, but overall, I feel like Windows 7 users are going to have a lot more hurdles to jump over than Windows 10. Windows 10, you get full support on pretty much everything. DirectX 12 is increasingly a big player when it comes to game development, and you're not going to be able to experience or benefit from any of the the advantages that DirectX 12 brings to the table on an older platform than Windows 10. And yes, it is a dick move by Microsoft to force Windows 10 down your throats if you want to take advantage of that API. But what are you gonna do? I'd rather just take the dick if it's gonna give me a better orgasm, than not come at all. So tell me why your blue balls method is superior, asshole.
Look, if you want to load up Windows 10, clearly you want to get fucked. But I don't think
Good rebuttal.
I don't
Good
think
start.
it's going to be bringing you to a climax anytime soon.
Ooh.
You know what it is going to be doing is it's going to be sending telemetry to Microsoft in the background about your every single move, every single moment of the day. I mean, do you want all of your browsing habits sent back there? Do you want targeted ads sent your way? Do you want your information potentially scraped? I mean, we're talking about what Microsoft is doing with this information by themselves. We're not talking about the potential for your information to be spread to a much wider audience if in the situation where there's a security breach or something like that. Because when you're taking your personal data and you're trusting a company with it, you're trusting that they do the right thing. And Microsoft has shown very clearly, very evidently over the past 5-6 years that they're not interested in doing the right thing. They're interested in taking all of your information and selling it to the highest bidder. And that's what you're getting with Windows 10. Windows 7, the purest, most wholesome form of Windows that everyone enjoyed, that never had any problems ever. That is the operating system, not just of today, not just of yesterday, but also of tomorrow. Because what's going to happen is Windows 7 is there's going to be this swelling of support. Everyone's going to jump on it because Windows 10 sucks so bad. And then they're just going to be forced to support it forever. And they'll be like, all right, we're going to patch Windows 7. We're going to keep supporting it in like 2022 or whatever.
It's just a swollen dick of support.
Yeah, exactly. Because, but for that to happen, we need you. All of you at home. We need you to get on board.
Get on that dick.
Get on the Windows 7 hype train. And, don't let Kyle fool you with, his little quick reach around...
reach around analogies.
The proposition that he's offering you, because it's not going to work. It's going to leave you with blue balls. So that's why the Windows 10 background is blue.
He's just blowing smoke.
It's because of the blue balls. That's the secret. All right.
Yeah, they know how I roll.
That's
a great argument.
Hey, that's what we. Windows 10. Oh my God.
Aspire to. Wow. I'm surprised it's that.
It's pretty significant.
Yeah.
Obviously, a bunch of bots.
They've infected Straw
A bunch of bots.
Well, it makes sense. I'm sure a lot of users are on Windows 10 already.
Yeah. I'm on Windows 10 on like 90% of my systems. The only system that's not on Windows 10 is the HTPC. And the HTPC is on an enterprise version of Windows 7, which is awesome.
Is that the copy from Newegg?
No, it's not at all. You shut your mouth. It's enterprise Windows 7, and that's all I said, and I've confirmed nothing beyond that.
I still have the key for that.
It doesn't activate anymore, though.
I know, we tried.
Enterprise Windows 7, though, the awesome thing about that, never prompts you for Windows 10 upgrades, never automatically upgrades you to Windows 10, because it's enterprise. It's like, we're IT professionals are going to be handling this.
Targeted.
We're not going to force anything onto them.
Core audience, yeah.
Anyway, so yeah. Everything else is on Windows 10, though.
I only have my test systems on Windows 10 and the streaming PC.
I mean, if you're going to benchmark when DirectX 12, then
yeah.
All right. So that's been decided.
I win.
Next question. A vital question. This one's a little bit more, I think, up our alley. I wanted to just pick a question out there. All right, so this actually has a little bit to do with you can kind of see the system right here in between us. This is my February build.
Mini ITX build?
Mini ITX system right there.
Mm-hmm. What did you do to it? What did you do to that poor system, Paul?
So when I first assembled it, I did not connect up the Corsair H100 IV2's USB connector. Because I was gonna see how it handled it, everything without the connector in there. I decided to plug it in and give Corsair the best opportunity to perform.
So you could use Corsair Link or something?
Yeah, with Corsair Link, and then it can like monitor the liquid temperature and pump speed and fan speeds and all that kind of stuff. So that's good. But the extension cable that they gave me for it had this terrible problem where the plugs on the end of it, they were all ketchup and mustardy. Most of the cable was sleeved.
Ketchup and mustard.
Yeah. Just like the ketchup fries. See?
Chips.
That's perfect. Ketchup chips, I'm sorry. I've been drinking. So anyway, you get a cable like this, and you have to plug it in somewhere in your case, and it's visible, and you're like, I don't have any yellow in my system, or whatever. So there's a really quick. Where'd it go? Oh yes. There's a very quick shortcut that you can do to handle this type of situation, which is the Sharpie trick. Or whatever permanent marker you might take into consideration. I was looking to try to find some online examples of this, but I didn't find it very often. But the Sharpie trick to black pen it, just hit it with the black pen, right? That's a very common technique, especially in modding, if you're just trying to get a quick fix for something to match. And that is what I did on the USB extension cable in that case. So what I wanted to find out is this legit? Like, should you use this technique? Yes or no? Is it an okay technique to use? Or are the shortcomings of this technique so much that we should never use it? And that is what we're going to argue right now.
I answered the first one.
You did?
First,
Kyle did?
you answer this one first.
All right, so I'm gonna say yes. And also I should link this to people so that they can vote on it too. Hold on.
You're wrong.
So yeah, I'm gonna say yes. No. That this is a technique that people should use. And
Oh boy.
it's very simple. I mean, obviously it's listed out here. It's a quick and easy way to mask ugly cables that don't match your build, because when it comes down to it, you're talking about a tiny portion of cable that's like tucked away in a little corner of your case. And yes, if you look at it and it's immediately a garish yellow or red color or something like that, it's going to stand out. But you get the Sharpie, you color over it really quick, suddenly it blends in so much more. And you're never going to like get down there with a microscope and look really closely at it. It's just enough so that it doesn't stand out and clash with the rest of your system. It's a quick fix. You don't have to invest a lot of money into it. It's not like you have to go and like get something like God damn it, what do you call this stuff?
Extensions?
No, the
Plastidip?
Plastidip, yeah. The Plastidip, I don't know why I couldn't bring that to my head. You don't have to get the Plastidip spray and go outside and like set up a spray painting area or something like that to fix it. And it makes everything blend in, and I think it's a very viable and useful option, and people should use it.
No.
Also, secondary thing that you can do with the black pen trick is you can mark along the edges of your PCB, like on your graphics card, if you put a water cooling block on it or something like that, and that'll make that sort of weird tannish color go away, and you can use it there too.
Wait, the edge of your PCB?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, just on the side of it.
Yep. See,
Yeah.
you agree?
No.
Kyle agrees?
No, that's dumb. You shouldn't do it. Because Sharpie, like, I've used Sharpie before. That's how I know that this is not a good idea. Because it is not 100%. It doesn't look good all the time. It doesn't look good. Sometimes, from certain angles, it looks okay. If you don't have much glare, there's not much light in the room or in your case, you can't even tell. But most of the time, there's got to be some LED or some reflection or some glare inside your case, where if you look at your Sharpie work at the right angle, or the wrong angle I should say, then it's like glaringly obvious that you've just kind of scribbled over a brightly colored cable with a piece of marker. Like it's so obvious. I've done this so many times, and like like when the lights are dim or whatever. But the thing is like it's the reflection that kills it. The reflection or any sort of lighting is what exposes your crappy MacGyvering handiwork. And the fact that there are so many, like this is 2017, Paul. There are so like every component has lighting on it.
Thought we'd move past this.
Every component in your system now has lighting on it that is going to be reflecting straight off of the Sharpie. And unless you have a pitch black, dark room and no lighting on your components, then you're probably okay. But for 99% of the time, Sharpie is going to kill the aesthetic overall, and it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. It's going to be like one of your cables is illuminated. Because it's highly reflective. That's the problem. Okay. It's not matte like the rest of them. Continue.
Strong words from Kyle.
Yep. I feel very strongly about this topic.
Very appropriate. Right.
It keeps me up at night.
Checking the results. I win! Yes.
I tried. I gave a valiant effort.
You did have 37% of the vote. So only about 10% behind me, but quick and easy way to mask cables. I'm glad we've settled that once and for all. Thank God. All right.
I'm going to Sharpie all my stuff.
Yep, you should totally do that. All right, so that's all for Sword Fight, which leads us to the last segment, which again, sorry, my
I thought you were eating them right now.
No, my ketchup chips were blocking the screen.
Okay, thank God.
Final segment is Q&A. Thankfully, we have a new YouTube feature called Super Chat.
Woo!
Where people chat and it's super. So I'm going to read through those first, and if more of those come in, then okay. And yeah. All right, so first one is a $5 donation from Automatic Matt. Thank you so much, Matt. Can one of you make a video on Bitcoin mining? And Kyle, how is the Noble Chair compared to Maxnomic Chair if you have? Matt, that's 2 questions. We're going to let this one slide. I'm not planning to make a video on Bitcoin mining because I have never done that at all. I would direct you to Jerry's channel for a little bit of content on that. He's dabbled in it. He has some ASIC machines that do Bitcoin mining, which in my opinion is the only way you should go right now if you're really interested in it, because ASICs have been designed to do Bitcoin mining. We do it much more efficiently than GPUs, and ever since it went
power as well.
Yeah, ever since it went that route, GPU mining has been inefficient and kind of pointless. So even before that, if you lived anywhere where power was not insanely affordable, like anywhere like Southern California, it was also kind of silly. So that's part of the reason why I never really got into it. Kyle, your chair, the Noble Chair?
Maxnomic is far superior.
Okay.
Because it has adjustable lumbar support, and that's very important to me. I have a very curvy back.
Gotta adjust that lumbar.
Yeah. Gotta love lumber.
Wonderful.
I've got a new chair on the way, though. In the next couple weeks, I'll probably be reviewing a new chair that's not a racing chair, believe it or not.
What brand?
Vertigear.
Oh, see, because I kind of want
line.
I kind of want to.
Those look pretty sweet.
Yeah. Maybe
So.
I want to get like 3 of those.
I'll be checking them out soon, hopefully.
All right. Stephen Lewis with a £5 donation. Paul, you're a double for... Paul, you're a double fro my brother. Here in the UK, it's scary. You're a double... I think he means you're a double for my brother here in the UK.
Oh.
I think that's what he means. So I look just like...
His brother
in the UK. It would probably be scarier if I could pull off a really good English accent.
Yeah. You just convince him that you.
But I can't really do that though. I can do really terrible English accent.
The spotlight has turned on.
All right. Well, that's good to know though. If I ever go to England, I will
freak you out.
Keep an eye out for my doppelganger. Thievy Chow, $10 donation. Just wanted to donate to tell you guys you're amazing. Thank you, Thievy. Now, if you'll excuse me, back to college homework. Why are you donating $10 to a live stream if you're in college?
Yeah, you're still eating ramen.
Hopefully you have...
Buy yourself a meal.
Excess spending money to throw around. Then back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Ooh. Yes, I pre-ordered.
Oh, he must come from money.
Eat a girthy dick, chat. I like that.
Eat a girthy dick, chat.
A girthy dick.
I love it. That's
wonderful.
That's one of the best comments.
Johnny B, thank you for your $2 donation. No comment, so thank you. Thank you for your $2 donation. Robert Davis, thank you for your $10 donation. Kyle and Paul, thank you for telling me about Ensourced cables. Just got mine. Gotta say they're amazing. Thank you so much. What is a tempered glass and water cooling friendly case? Tempered glass and water cooling friendly.
Budget-oriented P400 from Fantex.
Yeah.
High-end M2 Evolve ATX that
The,
Paul has built in.
M2 Evolve's a very good option
Fantex
for that.
is killing it.
Lian Li, I mean, if you're willing to spend the money and you don't mind like some shortcomings here and there for the fact that it's like really cool brushed aluminum, like use gloves with it. But this is the Q27. They have the Q11 that Hardware Connects just did a video on. They're very nice looking cases. I mean, they're very kind of monolithic, squared off designs, but I think those are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're on a budget, I think like the P400 from Fantex is a great option. Or you could go with the classic Define S from Fractal. That's not tempered glass, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Dark Base 900 from Be Quiet is a good option.
Really, really solid reviews on that one.
Yeah.
The tempered glass version.
That one case of the year, I think, on Hardware Connects.
It did.
But
Cool. All right, so there's some options for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robert. Coda, $10 donation. Thank you so much. Hey, Paul, here's some weed money. I guess I will get a
you have to share.
half a gram.
Sharing's caring.
Okay.
Just because we're in California
Let's
doesn't
go.
mean we smoke lots of weed every day.
I know.
Gosh.
Come on.
Doesn't mean that we don't.
Though
It
it
doesn't
is-
mean that we do either.
It is legal here.
That's weird, though.
And-
It's weird that weed is now like as legal as this beer.
Well,
Strange.
all right, let's discuss that at a different time.
Sure. More or less.
Andrew on Tech, $10 donation. Better ROI than Facebook ads. This is strictly
That's it.
this is strictly a monetary, like a business transaction from Andrew on Tech. Thank you, Andrew, though. If you're cool with it, shameless plug for my live stream where I make video game from start to finish, twitch.tv/Andrew_on_tech and youtube.com/AndrewOnTech. If not, still heart. All
I
right.
still heart.
Andrew,
I still love.
Andrew, we have read your comment since you gave us $10.
That's a good donation.
It's a good donation.
That's a good donation. You get a shout out
All right.
for sure.
Deathless2288, $10 donation with nothing stated. Not trying to sell a YouTube channel or
That's my
anything like
favorite
that,
kind
so
of
that's cool. Cool. Thank you, Deathless. Colby Perry, $15 donation. Thank you, Paul and Kyle, for everything you two do on the scene. I'm not on the stream currently, but I'm lifting a can of Founders All Day IPA, a session IPA, quite tasty. Colby from Seattle. Thank you, Colby. Cheers back to you.
That's what I was drinking tonight. Session IPA. They're tasty.
Wonderful. Brent Selch, $20 donation. Thanks for keeping me entertained with your tech nanigans. You are very welcome, Brent. Thank you for your donation. You're wonderful. $2 from Concept Zero, and that's all. Thank you, Concept Zero. Evil Sun, the Future Penguin. That's an awesome name. $5 donation. Hey, Paul, I've been following you since you were on Newegg TV. You inspired me to build my own system with a 6600K, 16 gigs of RAM, and an RX 480. That's a nice little system. I like that. Well
He
balanced.
calls your system little.
Thank you. Well, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what your motherboard is. Maybe it's not mini ITX. Maybe it's a full size system.
That's sort of degrading.
I like your configuration, the balance between the power of the processor and the graphics card and the amount of memory. It's a nice system. Okay. Fuck you. Okay. I'm burping now. New type 0085, $5 donation. Serious question. Ariel Vera in chat says he is done with life. What should he do? This is not a joke. If this is actually serious, I would suggest that he contacts a hotline that discusses those sorts of things with people who are really having a hard time. If this is not a joke, of course. And Ariel, I would highly recommend that you do that as well. Since we are not following chat, it is difficult to gauge the depth of this, but yeah. Actually, we have a few donations of this.
Life is the one game.
These are all about 10 to 15 minutes old. New type 0085. Oh, this is the same one. No joke, guys. Check Ediel Vera in chat. He's serious.
Life is the one game that you should not be able to rage quit. Do not rage quit life. You can rage quit any other game, but
don't rage quit life. That's just foolish. It's foolish.
Yeah, I mean, here's what I would say about that is that every instance I've encountered of someone recounting a situation where they were at their end of their rope and contemplating suicide, because that's where some people get to certain, and it's understandable in certain situations because life is difficult and life throws lots of difficult situations at you. Every time I've read about someone who has gotten to that point and maybe made an attempt or very seriously considered an attempt, but then come back from that edge, has said that if they had gone through with it, it would have been the wrong choice, because it might seem like the situation at the time, but you have to look at how you might be thinking in a week or 2 weeks or a month from now, and hopefully step back from that edge. This is definitely not the type of show where we typically talk about this type of thing, but honestly, if someone is really in that position, I would hopefully want to give them sound advice.
I will say, like, oftentimes the response to when I see people being posed with the situation, like, a lot of other people will come in and be like, think about all the people in your life who would be disappointed or, like, really sad if you were to, like, off yourself or something. Like, think about your friends and family who would just, like, be devastated if you were gone. But from the mindset, from my understanding, the mindset of a really, truly depressed person is convinced in their mind that their friends and family and the ones that they hold dear would be so much better off if their existence just was not there. So that's kind of a moot point to say, like, well, think about your friends and family, you're being selfish, and when in reality you think that they're all better off without you. And my response to that is, don't trust yourself. You're a depressed asshole because you're a depressed asshole, and you should not trust yourself because of that. You should seek help because you know for a fact that you are not right in the mind. Most people who are depressed are aware that they are. You're not insane. People who are clearly insane do not know that they are. But you are self-aware if you are depressed, and you know that that's the case. So mind over matter that shit somehow, which is a lot easier said than done, I know, but at the end of the day, that's how shit gets done. And just realize that you are not thinking clearly. You might as well be drunk off your ass because your judgment is impaired chemically from the shit that's going on in your brain. And just think whatever demons that you're fighting, whatever thoughts that you're having, they are demons. They're not truly legitimate thoughts. They're not. You can invalidate all of them. Your argument is invalid. Anytime you get a negative, shitty thought in your mind, just say your argument is invalid, brain. Your brain is a douchebag sometimes, and that's the harsh reality that no one really ever talks about, but that is the case, and I've seen that manifest in many people before, and I've helped them get out of it once or twice. So
also quite a few people in chat posting the 1-800 number for the National Suicide Hotline, which would also be a great option to call, and probably people there who know much more about the situation and can offer much better advice than we can. But let's move on from those questions and on to the next one.
Indeed.
From, where did it go? Concept Zero, with a $10 donation, says, I just wanted to celebrate getting my dual XPs on water after fitting failures, cracking 2 EKWB blocks, and just bad luck. Thanks, guys. You're awesome sauce. So obviously,
beautiful.
But
nice throwback.
Dual Titan XPs on water is there's lots of people who are jelly.
You're living the life.
Of that one right now.
That's the cream of the crap.
$10 from Garrett Dustman. Paul, $10 for you because I missed it last week. No problem, Garrett. Also, it's for Spyderco. And yes, this is a Tenacious.
That's a really nice knife. Do you sharpen it often?
No.
That's very sharp.
I have not.
Though.
I've never sharpened this knife. And the fore
sharp,
part
though.
of the blade here is, I mean, it's still very sharp. I can tell it's not quite as sharp, but this part right here, my ridge part, that'll gut you right there. It is insanely sharp. Yes, it is a Tenacious though, so thanks Garrett for that donation. And he says I should get a GH5 apparently. I like my GH4s though.
I know. They're so good.
All right, Yota Ninja, $20 donation. Thank you so much, Yota Ninja. Please open a shop in Temecula, Riverside, so I can work for you guys building computers and drinking beer. Here's my $20 investment into the business. We will look into it. Perhaps we can expand on Jay's studio space.
Yeah.
Snake with a $2 donation. What if Microsoft keeps Windows 7 but plus telemetry? Microsoft, at least according to what I've been listening to Jerry talk about, has had a difficult time injecting much telemetry into Windows 7 via Windows updates, which is why they're pushing the Windows 10 update or upgrade so hard. Again, that's mostly according to Jerry, but he used to work for Microsoft, so he does seem to have a reasonable idea of what he's talking about.
He's legit.
Gene Centaure, $5 donation. I'm sure you guys are excited for the possible shakeup in the CPU market. What are you guys most hoping to see because of it? I just want to see high core count CPUs become more affordable. Like what will hopefully happen with AMD's 8-core CPUs right now, and will hopefully continue to happen as we see some higher end platform launches, hopefully from AMD and Intel later this year.
I want to see Intel struggle. That'd be fun.
Really? You want to see Intel?
I want to see them shaking their boots.
They have too much money.
I know, but it would be fun to see. That's why
Yeah.
it's a wish. Like I would
be
love
fun
to see them.
It'll be fun to see their if
I like seeing the tables turn.
if their market share numbers continue to erode, then that could be the case.
Yeah,
For sure. Barry McLam, $20 donation for the Adult Beverage Fund. McLambie from PCPP. Thank you, Barry.
Meh.
Wonderful. Jericho, $2.60. A very specific donation. Ha! 1.3 times 260 equals $2. Fuck you, Google. so he donated $2.60 so that Google could take their 30% and we would still get $2. Thank you, Jericho. Jacob Augustine, $10 donation. Kyle, how hard would it be for me to get a sometimes I overclock myself thermos? Or a sticker that I can put on a thermos of my own. That's the versatility of stickers. I have stickers on my show.
But they don't say sometimes I overclock.
That's
myself.
true. I need something
all
I can
powers
carry to
combined.
class, though. That would be nice. Maybe consider those options, Kyle.
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Gregory Ballantine, $20 donation. You don't have to read mine, but you guys are freaking awesome. I love you guys. Both awesome. Inspire me to do awesome things, although they are more system administrative things. Paul, you're beautiful. Kyle, you're a stud. Gregory, thank you so much. It's wonderful, and I love.
Thanks, Gregory.
I love if you're doing system admin stuff with us in mind.
Lovely.
Martin Ducre, $10 donation. Why don't you and Kyle do a 30-day test build of AMD Ryzen CPU like Jay's 2 cents is doing on video editing, streaming, and post a bi-weekly update? I have an AMD system that I am building probably tomorrow or the next day, and I will be using it. Jay has a situation where he has a new studio with a new location that needs a new computer to go in. So it's worked out very well for him to say, I'm going to use this now.
Yeah.
I might, though. I've considered it. The situation with Arctic Panther, which I just recently kind of refreshed and refurbished, is going okay, but it's definitely not as good as it was when I first set it up. So I've considered what I might do with that. I might upgrade it and put it back out here. But if I did that, I might need a secondary system that I go back to video editing for, and I might do something with Ryzen for that. So there's potential there, maybe.
I'm sort of in the same boat. Like,
yeah.
if I were to do a Hotline 2.0 or something like that, or just like a new system that's like custom water cooled to replace it, I may very well go for Ryzen because, like you, Paul, I prioritize workstation over gaming.
Yeah.
So, for the price point.
And for what we do with lots of video editing, and
Exactly.
the 8-core Ryzens do a really good job at it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do exactly like what Jay's doing, but you will be seeing more Ryzen content, more
sure.
hands-on stuff, I think, hopefully from both of us. Mayank Parashar with 400 of a...
Rupees?
I don't know what format this currency is, but 400 of whatever that currency is, which... Oh, it's from India.
Rupees.
Rupees.
I was right.
400 rupees.
I'm cultured.
Hell yeah. Love from India. Love both of you. Have been following both of you for years. Just wanted to know whether I buy Ryzen 1800X or 1700 plus liquid cooler. P.S. Would consider doing one stream for both of your spouses. I would go for the 1700 with the liquid cooler, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree.
over the 1800X.
I would definitely agree.
Overclock your 1700, I think you'll be just fine. And I'm not sure what you mean by stream for both of our spouses, but
maybe with both of our spouses. Yeah, okay. Like just having
like a live stream or something.
I've done some streams with my wife involved. She hasn't been on the same camera, but she's either at least been in like the Discord, like the voice chat and stuff.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind doing that again.
And I would love to get my wife more into streaming and stuff like that. Like we've gamed before, and I know I've seen Kyle and his wife game on live stream before, and I'd love to get my wife into doing that. But her gaming is really sporadic because she has a full-time job and she works pretty hard. But perhaps in the future we could work on something like that. All right, Bryant Alvarez, $5 donation. Hey, Paul and Kyle, thanks for inspiring my build I'll be doing later this year. Mind your opinion on the motherboard Maximus 9 Code from Asus. Maximus 9 Code is a pretty cool motherboard, but it's very specifically geared to really high-end overclocking. So although it's got like kind of the cool like X design, you know, where they have like kind of the weird expanded corners and stuff like that, I don't think it's the most practical motherboard for most system builders. If you're not really going to be going for high-end overclocks or doing like exotic cooling or something like that, that board they removed complexity from to simplify things so it could hit higher frequencies with overclocking, which I honestly think Asus needed to do. Their really high-end overclocking boards were getting a little too complex, but I'm not sure if I would say yes, go for that board for like a full-time build, because there might be certain things that are missing from it. That said, I couldn't exactly tell you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right.
Like what it's missing.
Like if you don't need
I just
that
know
much.
the way it was described to me, I was like, well, you know, something like a Maximus 9 Hero might be perfectly viable option for someone who's just going to do a standard overclock and something like that. But hey, I mean, if you really like the X-style design and all that kind of stuff, then maybe that would be interesting to you. But yeah, definitely cross-compare it, especially with other ROG boards, and see if it's missing any specific, like, you know, peripheral connectivity or something like that you really want. Yeah. Final donation, final comment from Juvenile1228, $50 donation. Do a flip. Yay!
I flipped the lollipop.
You did flip the lollipop, Kyle, which is exactly
So that I get that $50.
what Juvenile1228
That's my
was
$50
asking
now.
for.
Yep.
Clearly. Yeah. All right.
Do we look like we can do a flip?
I certainly
Do we
can.
look like the kind of people that can do
could-
that?
I can flip for some more fudge.
Hey, we can flip for some sushi.
Or some
Some sushi right now.
sushi.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Quick Johnsons.
Let's double check our Johnsons.
Thomas from Wisconsin, picking up a BIOS Flash shirt. Thank you, sir. I've also got one from Brent from Chicago. Chicago, picking up a BIOS Flash shirt as well.
Wait, Thomas gets a double Johnson.
Double Johnson, Thomas.
Also got the pub glass.
Wearing the shirt.
English
has done
pub glass.
something.
Thank you, Thomas.
It's effective. And Jay, not Jay's 2
Wait,
cents.
what was your second one?
That was Brent.
Oh, okay.
And then Jay for picking up a Stay Positive shirt in the Tri-Blend variety. Thank you very much, sir.
Jay gets double Johnson
Double
too.
Johnson.
Jay's from Tennessee. He also got a thumb screw shirt
Nashville.
and a pub glass. I certainly hope you enjoy all of those products.
Yeah.
Josh gets a Johnson for grabbing a thumb screw shirt. Thank you so much, Josh from Texas.
Josh.
And then we also have Jarmo. Jarmo from Finland. Good Lord, all the way from Finland.
Finland.
Getting the pub glass as well.
Oh, yeah.
I hope... Wow, shipping and handling on that's insane.
Whoa.
Jarmo, thank you so much for your support. I'm sorry the shipping costs all the way to Finland are so expensive, but I really hope you enjoy your pub glass.
Woo.
My God.
You better.
Cool. All right, guys, that is all.
Do we have a stream shout out for tonight?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Let's take a look and check to see if
Tell-
they're in
tell
the
post
show
something?
doc. If
Nope.
Nothing. Nope.
We got nothing.
Nothing.
Cell hates all other streamers.
Yep. Clearly.
Look at Cell. He's also been copying and pasting all of the.
I know. He's so good.
Cell, you're awesome.
So good.
Thank
Cell's
you,
the
Cell.
best ever. Who's
All
streaming right now that we should kick off to?
All right.
Tell us now.
We will tell you on Twitch in just a minute. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching our live stream. We hope you enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Link to Kyle's half is in the description. If you didn't already watch that, check it out. And links, of course, to all the stories and whatnot that we talked about is also down in the description. If you're watching live, check out Pretty Phenom.
Pretty Phenom
on Twitch. Pretty Pretty PH3NOM. Pretty Phenom. And we're gonna be raiding over there.
I'm pasting it in chat and stuff.
Groovy. It's pasted in chat.
Lovely.
Thanks
She's
for watching,
33 viewers, and she's playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh, I've heard that's really fun.
That'll be fun.
Okay.
Go raid the shit out of her.
Bye, YouTube.
Tell her we sent
Thanks
you.
for watching.